Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma ma. Ma ma ma. Ma ma. Ma. Ma ma ma. Ma 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 ma.
Now, you've heard of the random block mods in Minecraft, mods that inspired countless YouTube series, millions of views. And have you ever thought, why can't we have that in Rimworld? Why can't we have something so crazy and just so unique? Why can't we have that in Rimworld? Well, I bring you that in this series of Randy's Revenge. This brings that authentic Minecraft experience of random blocks and just total mayhem. Welcome to the series where I have spent hours configuring the quarry mod to spit out every item in the game. This series, we will be pushing this mod pack that I have created. Link will be in the bio at some point, where we'll just be able to get anything. And I'm talking side trainers, I'm talking weapons, cataphract armor, modded items beyond your wildest dreams. And we're going to be doing this with the help of three main characters. Three main characters that are being revived from previous series. We'll start with the main one being Jezebel. Jezebel, if you watch the Sangophage Survival series, that was last series, very good series. She got lost in the desert. A friend of hers put her in the desert and she's gone missing. She has aged quite a lot since then. She's now 92 years old. Yes, she is absent-minded, constantly bemused, but she is still angelically beautiful, and that depends on what you're into. She is a vampire. She's extremely good. She's got the exact same stats as she did in the previous series, but she has dementia, and, you know, she's getting on a little bit. This series will wrap up her story, and we'll see where it takes us. We have a friendly face from a very, very far ago series, Harry Helaman, a microbiologist whose only goal in life is to kill a lot of people and make a lot of money. He's a crazy capitalist with a heart of mixed feelings. He wants to be friends with everyone, but also is very much into the whole, I'm going to steal everything you own and I'm going to make money from it. And last but not least, we have Amelia. Amelia Espinoza, our young medical student that's joined the army. Beautiful, super immune. She's also a Catwoman. High libido. Take that as you will. Amelia is going to be our good cause of the campaign and is going to just sort of level things out between the two sort of evil people over here. So that is the premise of this series. We're going to be mining a hell of a lot of things on this quarry in this lovely round mountain that we have made. Now, it's going to come up with our main objective in a few minutes. But first off, I want to show off the whole mining thing, alongside all the other Rimworld things. If I show you guys, for example, we set everyone to mine, and we mine at the quarry. So Jezebel will finish mining this chunk, and we will get 9 controlled frenzy side trainers. We don't know what these do. We don't know what this is. Side trainers we unfortunately can't use at the moment because we need to be sidecasters. This will provide us infinite resources, just like the quarry mod that we all know and love will do, but everything could be obtainable. So, if you enjoy any of this series and are excited to see what comes out of this, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things. And let's get started. So as we start here and people sort of go around doing some basic jobs, it's a good time to go through the IG Legion. Now, we are playing as a fixed IG Legion. We are the groundskeepers. We are scrappers, and we also love our elders being Jezebel. Junk is beautiful. I'll quickly scroll through this IG Legion if you are interested, but the big things that we need to bear in mind is that we don't care about tainted apparel. We love just mess everywhere. And we love old people, basically. We just love old people. And we're also pretty fair with our partners. We don't mind if they're different xenotypes. We're easy, you know? Otherwise, it's a very, very basic IG Legion. I will quickly go into the mining roles as well. Now, as you could probably imagine, we're running a lot of mods. About 560 from what I remember. we're going to restrict ourselves with the quarry a little bit. This may change further along the lines. We are going to have our spelunker. Our mining specialist is going to be the only person that we are going to allow to use the quarry. This is very important because from what my tests show, this is going to get really out of hand really, really quickly. The example there of just getting the side trainer there, not 8 of those. Imagine if we get 10 side trainers for Mindquake. We could just kill everything off. It'd be too easy. So for balancing purposes, I am going to have a house rule of only one person can mine in the quarry at one time, and that will be the mining specialist. Now, as we start as well, all of our colonists, because they're all very good, and I've purposely made them overpowered, as we'll see very soon, all of them can gain expertise. Now, I'm not going to select expertise for the time being. We're going to keep it nice and open, and we're going to see where the story takes us before we allocate them. Another thing that I will point out at the beginning of this series and get that out of the way, that this series is heavily inspired by Mr. Samuel Streamer's Catharsis series. You will see these sort of correlations between them as we progress. Massive shout out to him, and I really appreciate everything he does. If you haven't checked him out, and I'm not sure why you wouldn't, please do. He's an incredible person. So I am going to add a caveat to the mining for the quarry. I'm going to allow colonists to mine being just resources around the map. That's going to be an okay thing. It's going to be the quarrying that I am actually going to restrict. So the first job that we're going to need to set up really quickly is we need to get a IG ground. We need to start on our IG Legion stuff and get that sorted. I think eventually we will have this as our IG Legion room. And just like that, our main objective has arrived within this series. Void contact has been arisen. Void has sent an advisor to negotiate your surrender. Of course he has. Of course he has. So no better than Jezebel to send out. Jezebel, the old demented lady. Yeah, go out and talk to the really scary men. Yeah, just go have a chat with them, you know. A group of 5 well-dressed, heavily armed individuals with purple-coloured masks and piercing blue eyes stare into your soul as they approach you. They come bearing gifts. Thanks. They make it clear that they've come to negotiate, not to fight. Greetings. We are Void. You are unlawfully trespassing in our newly annexed territory. You must leave this world at once, or else we'll have to forcefully remove you. You have to leave this planet effective immediately. The advisor sizes you up briefly, and as you think of a reply, you have 3 responses. Beg for mercy and try to plead to their humanity. They seem to be reasonable people. Respectfully decline. You aren't here to beg or surrender to anyone. Say something incredibly insulting and immediately attack them. Well, funnily enough, a demented 92-year-old lady, a man with a bottle of rum, and a cat girl aren't going to do any damage to these people. So we're going to beg for mercy, because that's how we roll. And we understand we are not unreasonable people. You will be extended 30 days of stay. Thank you. After that, we will have to act upon our newly established laws of the future government of this world. Please accept our token of hospitality as a leaving gift. Goodbye. What have they left us? They've left us 3 Glitter World medicine, it looks like. Cheers, guys. We are definitely going to need it. So that is the goal of this series. We are going to be defeating Void. I have never played with Void. I've never seen what Void does apart from on YouTube. So, I mean, hopefully we can do it. I'm hoping the overpoweredness of this quarry will lend it to our advantage, potentially. So yeah, that's our goal. And we need to get started on making our IG Legion quickly. We need to start on mining quickly, or else things are just going to go a little bit out of control. I've already started working on farming zones and everything, because that's going to be very important just to live. Caravan owls have wandered in as well. They know of our struggles. They understand that we're going to have issues. And they've come in with a load of mortar shells on their back. God. Your previous owners must have been awful. I'm going to not tame them because I have no food. I can't hunt them because I have no weapons. Oh, dear. No, there's elk, not deer. And a raid. Are you joking? A raid already? We have Sam and Resibar. Both of them are tribals, so hopefully this doesn't go too badly. Mythic servants from the voracious plague are beginning their assault. Okay, well, we're going to sit on the door here, and we're going to do our best. And Jezebel decided to defy her orders or forget their orders and stop working. Jezebel, I love you, and you're going to be really, really nice to look after, and you'll be very friendly, unlike previous series. But please, don't get yourself killed by just forgetting. That would not be good. There we go. There's the first one dead. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And the last one is out here setting fire to our rice plants. We're going to go out here and manually kill them. Oh my god. Oh, Harry. Discombobulated them. Easy peasy. So another thing that I'm going to have to bear in mind as well is that Jezebel is a sanguiphage. We're going to need hemogen to keep her going. So I think this first prisoner we have here, Samantha Sam Haxton, a 17-year-old girl. You are going to be a blood bag. Unlucky. And already Jezebel has gone on a mental break because she's just... You know, she's old. She's 92 years old and she's taken a lot of drugs. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jezebel, you're just our, like, alcoholic grandmother that just kind of exists on whiskey and whatever else they can find. I like that for you, you know? I do like that for you. Your first human contact in, like, 40 years, and all you're doing is drinking. You know, I respect that. Our ideogram is complete, so now we can do the role change now. The Spelunker will probably change several times throughout the series as we pick up more colonists, but at the moment, we're just going to go for who I think is going to be the least useful at the moment. And at the moment, the least useful is Amelia. 100%. Despite having extremely good stats, at the moment, she is the least useful. So she is going to be our very first Spelunker. We can't have her as a Spelunker. We need 6 in mining. So who's the closest to being 6 in mining? Amelia is still the closest. So what we're going to have to do is just get her to mine up all the resources around the map. Not ideal because I had wanted to save them for when we desperately needed them. But needs must. It's not the end of the world. Ooh, and already we have a Wanderer joining. An Herb World Enforcer named Sky. Now, Jezebel, I think, would like different variations of Xenotype. She doesn't know that as a vampire, she's probably better than everyone else. But she's 92 years old. She does not care. And here is Sky, our Enforcer. And Sky is already our best miner. Oh, wow, you are really good. I think I'm going to temporarily make Sky our miner, but I'm going to aim to have Amelia become the Spelunker, just because Sky is currently a critical passion in plants, which means she's going to learn everything else really slowly. So let's get that set up straight away and get started. And there we are, the successful role change as well. So Sky is now our Spelunker. Perfect. So her only job will be quarrying. Everything else is going to be redundant to her. It's just going to be quarrying. And when I feel like we've maybe made our wealth slightly too high, she'll be taken off it. And there she goes. Sky is on a mission. At 7 mining, we should be making some pretty good progress at this. And you've just mined up a Persona Warcastic Heavy Flavor. Perfect. I mean, just what I wanted. So I think with Sky in the mines, what we're going to do is kind of let her get on with it. I'm not going to keep checking in on her and just seeing what she's mined up. Eventually, we'll be someone hauling it everywhere, and we can check things out and go from there. So far, she has got us a charged sniper rifle. So yes, the RNG gods have blessed us. But as you can also see, we have a lot of granite chunks. We have sandstone chunks. We have failures. I might adjust how quickly she can mine depending on how bad things get. But this, so far, feels good, you know? Void is going to be really strong. I'm kind of scared, you know? There's 31 blue gel that's just come out of the ground, you know? I don't know. We're going to have to kind of... Oh, my God. Why have we mined up 5 torture arms? Why are there 5... Oh, it's just too random. It's just too random. So I think I am straight away. I'm going to give that charged sniper rifle to Harry, though. And there's another weapon. A siege shotgun. What's a siege shotgun? Jesus. As a reminder, because this is still Rimworld and not just some random Minecraft random block series, we are still going to have to look after our colonists. So I'm going to have to plan out an actual base to go around this quarry room. Not sure how I want things planned out. I think I like the idea of having like lots of separate rooms like spider off it. So I've kind of planned out the initial kind of bedrooms here. I've rather than put them down where the prison is, I've put them off to the side here. So I think it's just a place to put them. I've also planned out corridors coming off of each side of the circle. North, south, east, and west. They're all going to be 3x3 wide. And from here, we're going to kind of spiral things out, roughly. Have corridors all connecting everything so people can move around really efficiently. I don't know how strong Void are going to be and whether they're going to just mine straight through the mountain, but what can we meant to do? You know, we'll do our best. And Jezebel has become confused. Jezebel's mind is blanked out and she's lost track of where she is. Fear and confusion haunt her movements, reducing Jezebel to an anxious mess, bumbling around looking for anything and anyone that makes sense. This happened because of dementia. Life's meaning eludes me, Jezebel. What do you think it means? I don't know its meaning, but I know a long conversation and a good soft drink make it much better. And she's on a demented, like, wander at the moment because she doesn't understand what life's meaning is. You know what, Jezebel? I'll let you off that. I don't think that's the dementia. I think that's just life. And since it looks like we're going to be here for a while, Sky thinks that we should give our faction a name. And we are going to be something that, you know, Void wouldn't think, oh, they've got loads of cool things. We're going to be Jezebel's carers. And the settlement we're going to call the last stop because, you know, Jezebel's not got much longer left. It's kind of her last stop here, bless her. Excellent crypto armor is infused. I guess it's a good time to now update you guys again. It's been maybe 3 minutes since we last checked in with Sky, and she's made a lot of progress. We have healing enhancers, we've got green thumb, we have some absorbing glitter tech, basic padded crypto armor, which is really nice. I'm really, really happy with that. Tentacles, cool. Mech tech legs. We have side trainers up the yazoo, controlled frenzy, spin cut. We also have some persona reduction effectors and a bow and arrow. This is pretty ridiculous. Already, I'm scared to look at our wealth. The wealth is already at 34,000. So things are going to get pretty out of hand pretty quickly. So much so that I'm actually going to take Sky off of the quarry occasionally just to help out with the base. I think that we now have the ability to have weapons and stuff, which is nice. We have got 2 weapons here that we can give to our colonists. Let's just get the base sorted and then we can fully get into it. And a Thrumbo has self-tamed. I have never, in my 1,000+ hours of Rimworld, have never seen this ever happen. A Thrumbo has become tame. A Thrumbo. It's also 87 years old and it's his birthday today. We have a trait change as well. Harry's gained the trait Too Smart. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one at all, I guess. This is very telling for his future in a different series, you know? You know, alright, I'll take that. And already we are having issues with fuel. We have some starvation on the go. As much as I don't want to kill the Thrumbo because I'm really excited the fact that we have one, I might have to kill it. How's the rice coming along? 32% grown. We'll kill the Thrumbo off at the very last resort, alright? I don't want to kill it. I want to keep him. I want to make him my baby. We'll see. So people are managing to get some food around the colony. Harry is doing a really good job on being the only person that has not yet broke down. He is high as a kite on ambrosia because that is the only food source we currently have. But we are growing. Thrumbo, you're eating all our food. Oh, Mr. Thrumbo. No, don't eat the food. Oh, shit. That's so annoying. We can't tame the Thrumbo because we got no food. We can't eat the food because the Thrumbo's eating it. Do I care more about my colonists or a Thrumbo? So my colonists. It's a 2 for 1. If we kill the Thrumbo, we get food, and the Thrumbo doesn't eat our food. You know, we can't win. We just can't win, you know. Jezebel, slaughter it. Thrumbo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I so desperately wanted to keep it. I so desperately wanted to be able to have one. It's just got to be, though. It has just got to be. And the food that we're going to get from this is going to be absolutely insane. It's going to keep us going in the long term. I got to do it. I'm glad all those humans that Jezebel sucked off. Oh, hold on a second. I'm glad all the humans that Jezebel fed off in the last series has allowed her to be very good at butchering as well. We appreciate that from Jezebel. Good job. And look, everybody's happy. They've got food to eat. You know, it was worth it. It had to have been. Just a shame it's gone down this way. Disease, fibrous mechanites. Sky has got fibrous mechanites. Not ideal, but her manipulation is now 148%. So I'm going to very tentatively put her back on quarrying and just see how it goes. Oh my god. That's so quick. And Amelia has lost the trait Restful. Restful was the only thing holding Amelia back. I gave her Restful because she's a cat. You know, she's a cat. And Restful made sense, but she's lost it, you know? Maybe this is her turning into a human. Who knows? There you go. So yeah, Sky is now unbelievably quick at mining with his fibrous mechanites. So we're going to have a quarry just for a little bit. See if we can maybe get something nice out of this. You know, a reinforced bionic heart. That would be nice, but food? You know, maybe a fine meal would be nice. Honey, that's big. That's big. Yeah. Very nice. And a quest has become available for the Arconexus already. Now, the Arconexus usually comes in as a quest when you've reached a certain amount of wealth. Oh, God, we're already at 100,000 wealth. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Day 7. $123,629 of wealth already. This series is going to be broken. I've just turned it up to 4 times speed just for a second whilst everybody's sleeping and we're getting things done. And Sky's gone on an absolute rampage. We've got a laser SMG. We've got hairy milk. Look, we've got hairy milk. Jesus. Hairy milk. We've got psychic sensitizers. We've got reconditioners. Side trainers for mend, which is really nice, actually. Side trainers for spin cut. We've got combat AIs. Oh my god, an architect eye as well. Oh my gosh. Holy. This is going to be absolutely... Sky, I have to take you off that. We're not ready. We are not ready for this. Holy. This series could be one of the hardest series to complete on YouTube for Rimworld. Just because of the colony wealth. If we don't hit at least 100 million in wealth by the end of this series, I'll be shocked. Because, and you can hold me to this, guys. You can hold me to this. This is going to be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And you know what? I think we're going to call it here because, oh God, I ran out of time. This is crazy. And there's some security armor on the floor. Oh, I just can't believe it. This first episode's been crazy. I knew that this series was going to be pretty nuts when I started this, and I thought of it. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Bad in a good way, that is. It's pretty crazy, but I'm so excited to see where this takes us. The mod pack is currently not on the Steam Workshop. I'm just working out a last few niggles with it and just kind of seeing if I can make it to be fully optimized before I upload it. So look forward to that in the next couple of episodes. So if you have enjoyed any of today's episode or excited as I am for the rest of this series, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.